Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Yvonne, and for today's video I'm going to be doing an updated Dyson video, and I'm using the same brush that I think I used last time I uploaded a Dyson video, which was I believe I was either trying to style it or trying to straighten it. I can't remember, but I'm going to be using the smooth brush, and it has like the little beads at the end of the bristles, and I'm going to be straightening my hair, and it's not going to be like a pin straight like style. It's more like of a effortless kind of straight hair, and that's what I've been doing lately, and I've been loving it. And so I just wanted to share with you guys because I think I kind of got the hang of it now. It takes me a lot less time doing my hair with the Dyson now than it did before. I feel like before it would take me quite a while. I want to say like maybe 30 or more minutes to kind of like do my whole hair, but I think I got the hang of it now. So I wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing, and I love this attachment. And like I said, this is the smooth brush. Smooth, I can't really remember the full name of it, but I'll like put the little name right here, but it's the one that has like the little beads at the end of the bristles. So I'm just going to show you what I've been doing, and I even kind of like use less products on my hair, but they still protect against the heat. So what I do first is I just brush my hair, and I'm just using the wet brush. Yeah, it's a wet brush, and this was really old. I really need to get a new one, but I mean, it still works, right? All right, so that's what I do. I just brush my hair really good, make sure there's no tangles in there, and then I kind of just divide it or split it, whatever word you want to use, and I just use a hair clip or hair claw to grab my hair. I don't know why I always finger comb it even though I just brushed it, and I literally just have some water. I'm repurposing a heat protectant bottle, and this is like the Aussie Total Miracle heat protectant spray. I ran out of it, so I just filled it with water, and this is what I've been using to dampen my hair. And I don't damp it like completely damp. I just do a few spritz and then kind of like work it in just until you feel like a few damp hairs. And I do one section at a time. I don't like dampen my whole hair because by the time I'm done with this is kind of drying out. And then I take some of the Canra Platinum blow dry spray, and that's one of the sprays that I've been like using in all my videos, and this is an advanced says advanced dry thermal protectant. And I just do like a few spritz, work it in my hair, and this smells so good. And then I take some orchid oil treatment, and it's just like oil, and I take the smallest amount of oil and work it in my hair, and then I focus it on my ends since those tend to get the driest. Okay. And for the Dyson, I'm going to share with you guys the settings that I have it on. I have it on the highest heat setting and on the highest fan setting. I tend to switch between the highest fan setting and the medium. It just depends on how quick I want to be with my hair. So that's what I have it at, and then I'm just going to get started. Before I get started, this is what I do with my hair. I just take big chunks, and I just work the brush through like 3 or 4 times depending on how straight you want your hair. I don't mind it if it has a little bit of waviness because, like I said before, I like it to have like that like effortless look, like you tried but not so hard, you know, and it still looks good. So that's what I'm going to be doing, so I'm just going to get started. All right, so this is what it looks like. It looks a lot smoother compared to this side. Like this side has, you know, still some of my little waves, and like it does curl at the end, but once I'm done with like my whole hair, I'll just like take the Dyson and I'll just kind of like curl in the tips to kind of just straighten them a little bit more. So yeah, that's what I do. I did forget to mention that like since I do grab it in sections, once I do both sections or however many sections there is, I'll just grab all of it, and then I'll just kind of like go over it like once or twice, just to kind of make sure it's a little bit more straighter. But like again, like I said, I kind of like that more like effortless kind of straight hair, you know. It's like straight but not super straight. And I really like this oil to kind of like prevent some like of the frizz, and I just love the way it smells, and it doesn't leave my hair really oily. And I just feel like it gives my hair that extra protection. All right. Both sides are done. They're pretty smooth, pretty straight. Again, not super straight, not pinned straight, but that's how I like it. And I just do the same thing over and over again with each section. Each section that I do, I dampen it a bit, add the thermal spray, and then a little bit of oil. I mean, you might think it's a little tedious, but that's what works for me. I just like to do section by section because by the time I get to this side, I feel like it's dried out since I really don't dampen it that much. And then I just grab like the piece that I'm gonna work on right now. Like that, I don't mix it in with the part that's already done. And I'll just dampen it. So I'm like doing my hair, and every time I turn on the Dyson, I don't think Luna likes it because she'll either sit next to me and stare at me like she's judging me, or she'll try to get in front of me like how she's doing right now, like trying to tell me to stop making that noise. Aren't you, Luna? She's so funny. Like she'll just stand here. I have to tell her to move so I can continue doing my hair. Alright, so I'm gonna continue doing my hair. I finished this part of it. I'm gonna go back over it just a little bit just because there's this little piece right here that's kind of like being stubborn. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this side of my hair and then I will be back. So I finished my hair. I do have these little pieces that are like, excuse me. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, so I do have these little pieces that are like flipped out, so I'm gonna try to, and it's usually like the shorter pieces that are like my face framing pieces that tend to do that, which sometimes gets really annoying. So I'm just gonna dampen them a bit and go over them one more time. Look at this one. This one's just like like that. So I'm gonna so if you hear squeaking, it's Luna and her toy. Maybe that's why, because they just kind of like bend over like that. Maybe that's why they keep like flipping out. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave them like that. Okay, the thing that I always struggle with is like unplugging it. I don't know why, I just always struggle. I always struggle with that. So there you go. See, it just goes ee. Maybe I should have hit them with a little blast of cold air to kind of keep it in place. Let's do that. Maybe that'll help. Just grab those little pieces. Alright, so I'm gonna go over them with like the medium air, and then I'll hit them with like cold air. Alright, so that's what, see, they just kind of do that by themselves. That's alright though, that always happens. So alright, so I'm just gonna finish it off with, do you guys see Luna? This is Luna and her toys. So I'm gonna finish it off with the Moroccan oil treatment, and I love the way this smells. It just reminds me of like a beach, you know, like tropical. It smells so good. The first time I tried this oil was like last year, I think, for the birthday gift. I got like the little tiny one sample that they have. And then during the Sephora sale, I bought the full size with the pump. And I just take a pump, not even a full pump. I want to say it's like half a pump. And I just take that like little pea-sized amount, work it through my hair, and I always use it after I get out of the shower too, like when I wash my hair. That's what I use, and I just love the way it smells. And I want to say it's kind of like a dry oil in a way because it doesn't leave my hair feeling oily. But at the same time, I don't use a full pump, so maybe that's why. Alright, so this is what my hair looks like. Like you can see, like there's probably still a little bit of texture in there, but like I said already, like I like that full, like the straight but not like 100% pinned straight hair. I want it to be kind of like an effortless kind of style. Like I quickly tried straightening my hair. I just love the way it looks, and it also makes my hair feel super soft, like very, like it just feels really nice is what I like too. But yeah, that's what I've been doing with my Dyson lately, and I've been loving it. And you know, every time I'm done, I also just clean it out because I don't want like the hairs to just kind of build up in there and start plugging it up, because I want to keep my Dyson working properly. But anyway, this is what I've been doing to my hair recently. Every time I use my Dyson, I haven't really used a brown brush lately, because I find it easier to use this brush instead because you can grab bigger chunks and finish quicker. But it all depends on what kind of look you're going for. I still need to practice a lot more with the curling attachments, which maybe I'll start doing that next time. But yeah, this is what I do. Very effortless, and I do use a lot less products. I feel like I just dampen it, a little bit of heat protectant, and just like a tiny bit of oil, and that's it. And this will last me like all day up until like I wash my hair again. But anyway, thank you so much for being here, and if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, and also please don't forget to subscribe. I would love for you to join my little YouTube familia, and I'll see you guys in the next one.